Alright my friends, welcome to my no damage walkthrough for assignment Ada. In this mission we have to collect 5 Las Plagas samples and then we need to get out of the island before anything too bad happens. So there's just a small intro before we begin, but as soon as we start we'll get right to it.
Have you retrieved the sample?
Not yet.
Some kind of trouble?
Sadler. He knows.
Ah. Your extraction chopper will pick you up at the rendezvous point as planned.
I'll be there.
Okay guys, so we're going to get going now, and in this first area we're going to use a very simple trick to dispose of the enemies. While it's possible to kind of speed run through this area, I think that the strategy that I'm going to use works better and you shouldn't have any issues using it. We're just going to use the ladder trick and wait for the enemies to climb up the ladder as Ada uses the knife to finish them off. But before you ever climb up, make sure you take care of that enemy. There's 3 enemies with crossbows here and we want to dispose of them because they'll be the biggest issue that we'll encounter, since even when we're making our escape we can still get hit with arrows. So let's take care of that one as well. And there is one more. Don't move forward too much because that will trigger the appearance of a JJ. But now we're just going to wait here, get the knife out and slash the enemies as they're climbing up the steps. And then we'll get a move on. In a lot of areas in assignment Ada, it's actually better for you to just make a run for it because it's fairly simple to avoid enemy encounters. And that way you'll also save up some time, even though it doesn't really matter how long you take to complete this mission. But you still have plenty of ammunition to take care of pretty much all the enemies, so you shouldn't run out anyway. And most of the times we can enter an area and leave before we have to interact with any enemies. This is one of those areas where it's an exception really, because since you have to battle a JJ, it might be tricky for you to deal with the JJ and at the same time deal with all of the enemies who will come after Ada. So I think it's better to dispose of this first wave. Hopefully these 2 guys are the last ones. And then we will make a run for it. I do have to say I really prefer this attire. It's not perfect, I mean there's no reason why. If Ada's wearing a bulletproof vest or something like that, there's no reason for her stomach to be exposed. Doesn't seem like it would be very effective anyway. But regardless, it is better than wearing a red dress, I guess, in the heat of battle. And high heels. Let's take care of that guy. You want to throw the grenade quickly so that you can get rid of the enemies with shields. And now that we finished off the JJ, we can get out of here. I mean, there's plenty of JJs in this game, so that's JJ number 1. I just take care of this guy. You don't even need to finish him off really, and climb up. And in this next area we're going to avoid enemy encounters. We're just going to lure all of the enemies in the same direction, and that will create a free passage for Ada. I'm not going to bother picking up those herbs. Let's keep going. There's a guy with a dynamite stick. You know what that means. He'll probably end up blowing himself up and his friends. And let's just catch the attention of the guy with the crossbow. Honestly, if you want to be on the safe side, you can always stay there and wait for the enemies to climb up and then shoot the barrel as they're passing near it, and you'll finish all of them off. But this works just as well. Plus, whenever Ganado attacks, there's going to be a small window where the ganado won't be able to attack you, so that's when you can dodge them. And since Ada runs much faster than them here, you'll be able to take care of those two ganados with the crossbows and get inside the facility. Let's shoot that guy in the leg, there we go, and let's just run past him. Oh, don't mind me guys, I'm just here to pick up a sample. If you don't attack me, I won't attack you really. Well, okay, maybe except for this one guy. I mean... Okay, let's shoot this guy in the leg, kick him, and we're going to repeat the process with the other ones as well. Come on, start running, there we go. You're all falling down. And I can avoid this one. Fortunately, they don't follow you outside of the room. It would be much more challenging if they did, but they don't, they just stay in their room like good boys. At least some zombies managed to open doors. But let's go through here now. We're good in this room, there's no enemies here for us to battle, so we can just pick up the second sample. They do occupy space in your case, so you might have to get rid of a few items if you're taking everything. Be careful with that guy with the crossbow, dispose of him quickly. And now I'm going to shoot this guy. And I guess I'll take care of him as well. And before the enemies with shields from the other side start appearing, because there will be enemies on the other side as well, we're just going to get out of here. I know it might seem risky at times whenever I dodge enemies, but you have to keep in mind that even when they attack, like I said before, they won't be able to do anything for a while. So you can just safely run past them and not have to worry about them attacking you or anything. Okay. There's going to be another JJ. And they all look the same too. Let's take care of that guy first. That should trigger the JJ and he will come and inspect, and I missed a shot, which I didn't want that to happen, because I didn't want him to get up here, because I don't want him to get too close, otherwise he will smack Ada with the Gatling gun. You know, I wonder if they were considering this attire for Ada in the actual main campaign of the game. I think it would have been more fitting, honestly. I don't need to take care of that guy, but why not? We'll jump down and get moving. That's not going to work. Really, those guys have themselves to blame. I mean, I think giving dynamite sticks to the ganados really was a bad idea, because they simply throw them and blow themselves up and their friends up. So I know that the dynamite sticks can deliver heavy damage, but more often than not they actually help us. Now, before those enemies get in the other room, you can get out of there, and I recommend that you do it. Saves you some time. But like I said, time really isn't a factor here. There we go. There we go, he's down as well. And now we can open the briefcase, pick up the next sample. Only 2 left. I do like this mission quite a lot. It's fast paced, you can use a lot of strategies to engage enemies. They did a good job with it. And as you can see, even though I haven't really bothered collecting ammunition a whole lot, I still have plenty of ammunition and I'll be just fine until the end of this mission. Here come a bunch of Ganados alongside their daddy. Let's see if I can get them right here. I just want to catch the attention of them. Oh, here comes their Papa Bear. But we're going to throw a grenade. I don't know why you're laughing, dude. You think you have me in a corner, but you really don't. Let's throw another grenade. I'm surprised those dudes with shields didn't take damage here. From that grenade, I'm really surprised. I thought they would have been caught in the explosion, so that was close, but it's all good. Should have just used the semi-auto rifle to take care of that last one, but it's okay. There we go. Nope! Plus they're just going to blow themselves up anyway, so it doesn't matter. Hello! Let's get that last sample, and you have plenty of ammunition to pick up here if you want. I'm not going to bother with all of it, just the semi-auto rifle ammunition will do. They actually come from the other side, sorry about that. Totally forgot. Oh, give me a break. To be honest, I could have shot that gas canister and might have been enough to finish all of them off, but it's all good. Let's get out of here. Be careful because there will be enemies coming from behind you as well. But you can take care of these ones before they get too close, and we are out of here. That's our destination, the tower. And you guessed it, Krauser has the last Plaga sample. So we're going to use the same strategy that we've used time and time again against him. 4 knife strikes finish him off, and there we go. We got the last Plaga sample, and I kind of feel bad for Krauser here. I mean, is there any mode in this game where he doesn't get beaten up? It's kind of sad, really. But that's going to be it for this walkthrough, my friends. I will also be doing a professional walkthrough up next for the main campaign of the game. I hope you enjoyed my guide for this mission, and I will see you all later for my professional difficulty walkthrough for Resident Evil 4. Take care, my friends.
Punctual. I like that. Is Krauser there?
He's dead.
Pity. But after all, just another expendable grunt. Thanks to you, however, Umbrella's one step closer to its re-establishment. And once it is, there will be significant changes in our world.